Hello and welcome to this month's video. This month, my goodness me, the toys we've got to show you. We've got some amazing stuff. We've got Corgi rockets, we've got Corgi juniors, we've got Ghostbusters, we've got Transformers, we've got amazingly cool robots from the 1950s. We've got stuff and you're going to see it. So this month we've bought an amazing collection of mostly Corgis. We've bought rockets, we've bought juniors, and a lot of it's TV and film related. A lot of the juniors are. The rockets wise, we've got the big hitters. We've got the control car. We haven't got the Bond ones. That's probably the only thing we haven't got in the rockets range. We've got the Corgi juniors Spy Love Me gift set. It's a very pretty thing, that is. Love that. We've also got a shop display box of Corgi TV and film related, which is just in that corner there. It's just point and see two chitties. We've got the Husky one and the Corgi Juniors one. We've got the Bat boat on Corgi Juniors. We've got the Husky Batmobile. It's just everywhere you look in this cabinet at the moment. It's just really, really cool stuff. I love rockets as well, which you'll see. They're just a really cool toy. I just always feel they could have made a bit more effort with the backing cards. If they put the picture of the car on the backing cards, how much more collectible would they be? I think a lot more. They're amazing. Anyway, that's the Corgi stuff. We've got loads of it in. It's great. We've got more here. We've got more in that cabinet. It's just everywhere. It's been brilliant. It's been a fantastic collection to find. So we're very, very proud of our TV and film diecast selection at the moment. I know, you've already seen these, haven't you? But we've had a trip to the graders, we've been and done grading, and there've been some lovely grade, 85s and things like that. Lots of nice stuff in there. I'm not sure how I feel about grading, I'll be honest with you. It's not really my bag, but just with them being such a rare toy, such things you don't see very often, we thought it was probably the most sensible thing to do. And they've done a great job as well at UKG. So yes, a trip to the graders was also done this month, amongst the many other busy things. Not really a lot to say about this cabinet, but I love it! There's loads of Japanese beautiful robots in there, and I'm very happy with that cabinet. If nothing sells out of there, I won't be disappointed. It's kind of like one of those things you kind of go, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's really, really nice. And pretty much everything works as well, which is a bonus, especially with these old robots. They're so cool though, so cool. And they're all originals, nothing repro or anything like that in there. They're all proper. So some real hard to find robots in there. Happy with that. Welcome to this month's Collector's Top Tips. This month we're going to be showing you the somewhat tricky problem of how to get rid of tape off toys. A lot of times people use tape to somehow secure the toys, so they go up in a loft and go, well, I'll tape it up so it's secure so I'm not going to lose any bits, but then it basically ruins a really nice box. It's a problem we all face, and if you collect toys, it's a problem we all face. Yeah, everybody in the world, that's ridiculous. It's a problem we face if we love toys and if we buy toys regularly. We often get situations like this where we have the top of the box which is covered in tape, and if you get time, there are other products you can use this, but to get rid of this, we use lighter fluid because it's basically cheap and it seems to work for us, and it's something I've used for a long time to get sticky tape off, and it improves the look of your toy. So if you've got a toy with tape on, it's one way of doing it. I mean, obviously don't do it next to an open flame, don't, you know, it's silly, but yeah, it does mean that you can take off tape. So what we're going to do is have a go at this and get rid of some of the tape on there. Basically a soaking area in lighter fluid, which we'll do now. So we're going to try and take, somebody's already tried to pull this off by the looks of it. It's took a tiny bit of the surface off, but we want to get it away as clean as possible without actually ruining the toy, because at the moment we have to get this toy in through the bottom of the box, not through the top. So let's try and get the top nice and free. So we'll give that a sort of minute to soak in and then come back to it. So this has 30 seconds to sort of get into now. You find an edge, it's up to you with it. I mean, like, I would cut this tape now. So we've got, you want a really sharp knife for doing this, which this sort of isn't. And like I said, somebody's already had a go at this, so you want to try and find the edge that's still not been peeled off. This is starting to come really nicely now. But we've just got an edge there, so we're going to get a bit more lighter fluid, a bit more of a soak. The more you get underneath the sellotape, the more you get underneath the sellotape, the better you'll manage it. Like I said, there's things like sticky stuff remover and other products that you can get for doing this, which do work really well. But the sticky stuff remover, it just kind of stinks. It's like a smelly thing. Well, the one I used was. And you smell slightly of off oranges all day. So this is starting to come really nice now. Now this bottom edge here has already got, like I said, somebody's tried to take it off without using any sort of remover. Yeah, somebody's really made a mess of that. So this bit's come off really nicely there. You see that, where that's come off? If you have not tried to pull the tape off just by pulling it off and not using anything, it's great. The problem is somebody's already tried to pull this, so a lot of it's come away. So then it leaves you with a choice to make. You can either cut the tape there or just pull it off. Now that, because somebody's tried to pull it, has made that. But once I've done the whole top, it'll all look a lot nicer, and you'll end up just with one little bit, and that will dry out nicely and it will finish up nicely, and it'll be better than the actual sellotape, in my opinion. Although if somebody's not tried to pull it off first, you're always a lot better off. So this last section, we'll just do this little section here, and later on I'll move on to that and get it all nicely done. This last section here, now this should come off quite nicely now. It's had a minute or so to soak. This is quite a big bit of tape on here. If you just really take your time, really take your time watching what you're doing, and don't be afraid to use more lighter fluid. It's at the end of the day, that's gonna, the more you can get that under the sticky stuff, the more it's going to be less stuck to the actual toy. See, I'm rushing it now because I'm being watched. If I was doing this without being watched, I would take ages doing this. And it's actually quite, it's really nice. Once you get it done, you sort of feel really pleased with yourself. You know, if you can get it done right, really take your time, unlike me who's rushing it because I'm being filmed, you can make it look really good. So that's quite a large bit of tape that we've got off there. Now you see the tape there. It's now tacky underneath. It's not sticky, it's tacky. And as long as we're using a sharp knife, we can get that off. Now this isn't an amazing box, one we've had hanging around for a little while in the back of the shop. We've actually got a maskatron to go in the box. But that will tidy up really well. Kind of couldn't help myself, I had to go back to this. So we've got a maskatron box now. All the tape's off the top. It's not an amazing box, but it just shows you what you can do. This is now tape free. We had all big ugly sellotape all around here. It's now tape free. The only casualty being is where somebody tried to rip it off before, which is a bit of a shame. But that, if I really wanted to return it, I could split it and iron it, but it's not quite clean enough to do that. But you can make this look, if you really wanted to, at home. And what I've done with my own stuff is, if it's a really rare piece and I want to get it right, I would take that apart, I'd split it down the seam, I'd re-glue everything and make it look absolutely stunning. Not using anything that you wouldn't use when it was original, so it's still 100% original. It's just been really, really well. And you can see how much better that displays once it's put like that. That's great. And all that tape's gone, all that ugly tape. So yeah, you can do that at home. It's ever so easy. Just remember, really take your time, really sharp knife, lighter fluid or other product, and no naked flames. There you go, that's this month's collector's top tip. Hello? So, the modern Transformers cabinet. You know how I got all gooey about the robots before? I kind of don't feel the same about modern Transformers. I think it's because they're modern. I think that's where it loses it for me. But we bought an amazing collection of modern Transformers that all needed. We bought them off a really nice guy, but they'd all been stored in a loft or somewhere very, very dusty. So these have had hours of cleaning. So by now I'm fed up to the back teeth of them. But we have absolutely tons of them, as you can see. So lots and lots of modern Transformers in the shop, all starting from £2 each and going up. Just talked about the modern Transformers, which we then realised most of them in there were actually older than the cameraman Spencer. So yeah, that's not good. Anyway, so this is the old Transformers cabinet. We've got some lovely things. We've got a Megatron. We've got Fort Max again with his box. So yeah, again it keeps moving around. Yeah, we've got some. We're again proud of our Transformers cabinet this month. It looks kind of cool. So, Masters of the Universe are words that I always think. Masters of the Universe. The He-Man cabinet is, I don't know, it's gone mental. It's on Netflix now. My little boy Dylan absolutely adores it now and wants a Castle Grayskull. He wants everything. Why didn't they make this character? He's got all the frustrations that the kids had in the 80s. But yeah, he absolutely loves it. And we've seen loads and loads of He-Man stuff coming and going in the shop. It's looking tremendously tightly packed at the moment. Yeah, lots and lots of Master Universe in there, and it's nice to see that the kids are now. It shows what a strong toy line it is because the kids are actually buying it. So it's not just the grown-ups, it's not just us that buy this stuff. It's the new generation is because it's on an accessible platform on Netflix. It's now open to kids of all ages. I'm standing on a stool. This is off the hook. This is like, you know, bringing filming to the next level. This is how far we're willing to go for you, so you can see nice toys. This is a Nackeral Popeye paddle wagon. I don't know why I'm whispering, like it's in the wild. Here we see the Nackeral Popeye paddle wagon. I love this. This is cool, and it's huge. It's really, really big. That's an Action Man helicopter next to it, if you can see it in the shot. And my hands are really big, and it's just brilliant. Such a cool toy. And yeah, this, I don't know if this is going to stay in the shop or come home. It's one of those toys. I love it that much. Anyway, I'm going to get off my stool now. So, bye. Thanks very much for watching this video. You've been lovely as ever. You can subscribe to the channel. You can follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All the details are set below us. And thanks again. I've been Joe, and we'll see you next time. Bust. Hello and welcome to. Oh, somebody put me off. People walking past. Walk past. Should have a no-fly zone. I only said good morning. Why did I say good morning? What? Come on, Nick. Where's the coffee fairy? I need a coffee fairy.
Fairy? It's not my description of Nick.
He
not
very
be
much.
A fairy.
Alright. If the fairies do that, alright.
Alright.
He's in. Right.
No. It's more of a coffee ferry than a coffee fairy.
Coffee ferry, yeah. I just typo. Simple intro done. I will get the simple intro where we will finish the thing and we do the thing. Okay? This month's video, this month I'll be laughing on film again because basically Spencer made me laugh. Right. Hello and welcome to this video where I run out of breath because I didn't breathe before I spoke. Pow 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 pow.